we all know that I got a lot of love for Tua. He has definitely been one of my, biggest dynasty buys for a while now. I think with him, you seen a kid that had like this devastating injury in college. You almost thought it could be a career ender for him. And then, he comes in, he gets drafted in the first round, goes to the Dolphins. He has kind of a rough rookie season. And last year, you saw a lot of growth with him, but he didn't really take it to that next level that a lot of people wanted him to. My biggest thing with that was I think the coaching was a massive issue. I think the offensive line was terrible. That kid was getting pummeled all the time. I mean, the offensive line was so bad. It's like, his depth of target, was like 7.4, 6.8 yards per completion. This had everything to do with this offensive line just not being able to keep him upright. They have done a lot. They brought in Terran Armstead. They brought in Connor Williams for the offensive line. They hit up Edmonds, Mostert. You get Tyreek Hill as a wide receiver, Cedric Wilson. They brought in Teddy Bridgewater as the 2 and also as a mentor. Obviously, the big thing here is Mike McDaniel's coming over from San Fran, becoming this offensive coach, the head coach. He is going to get this system down right, and Tua is going to thrive in the system that he creates for him. With Tyreek and Jalen Waddle, you got yak machines out there. So all Tua's got to do is just go out there, get a little bit better each game. Get it, his completion percentage last year was 67.8. So it's not like he wasn't accurate. He just got to get that long ball going. They got to open up the offense a little bit more. I think with this offense, they can this year, so that would be my guy.
Yeah, with Tua, he averaged 16.2 fantasy points per game last season, good enough for QB 16. Now, as you mentioned, following the arrival of Tyreek Hill, I think everybody can kind of get a peek of him taking that next step 1 year further removed from the injury. I don't think it's out of bounds to say that most people are kind of buying into almost a put up or shut up year for Tua as of now. Derek, what are your thoughts on Tua?
I mean, out of this group, I think Tua stands head and shoulders above the rest of the guys. I mean, that's the guy that I want to pick here because I've never understood the slander with Tua. I still don't understand why people just love to sit here and crack jokes because they're all ridiculous. Like it comes down to the fact of people make the same tired ass jokes and they're all like, it's not funny. It really isn't. Like the fact that you're just showing your bias. If I were to sit here and tell you any quarterback, and I take away the names for all of this, and I said, you have a quarterback in fantasy that is outside the top 15 in dynasty quarterbacks right now. And last year, he finished first in deep ball completion rate. He finished 10th in pressured completion rate. And he was top 10 in play action, red zone, and clean pocket. And you're going to tell me, oh, I don't want that guy. Oh, let's shade that guy. No, that's Tua. That's Tua Tagovailoa. Like, I don't understand why everybody's got this freaking problem and they want to talk about his arm and stuff. Does he have a cannon like Josh Allen? No. Does he need a cannon like Josh Allen? No. Can he make all the throws that you need to make, even short, intermediate, and downfield, and accurately? Just because he wasn't going deep a ton doesn't mean that he has a shit arm. Just because he wasn't going deep a ton doesn't mean that he can't. In the small sample that we have of Tua going deep, he was really good at it. And now we have Jalen Waddle, and now we have Tyreek Hill in the building. Plus, you have athletic monsters all across the field, okay? Chase Edmonds in this backfield is going to do great in the screen game. You also have other athletic players. Like, I can go all the way up and down the depth chart. I mean, Mike Gesicki's a low-hanging fruit. Yeah. I still love Hunter Long. And I'm not even going to go all the way to the UDFA world of Tanner Connor, although I am going to bring up his name. But okay. This is a good coaching staff. And Tua is surrounded by good skill players and much improved offensive line. I don't understand the shade. I really do not get it, because if Tua comes out there and he balls out this year, I think that there is a way where he can be a top 12 quarterback this year if everything, the stars align, and he throws for a bunch of touchdowns. Hell, we might even see him run more, now being off the injury to his hip for multiple seasons. And you're telling me with a better screen, like with a better offensive scheme, that he can't be a top 12 quarterback? Like, people need to miss me with all that shade, because it's bullshit.